Hi, my name is Rachel Wood. Today I will be presenting for Group 6 or Business Administration 101. Today we will be presenting on our business, Meridian Incorporated. Meridian Incorporated was created in order to help businesses transform into corporations as fluidly as possible without disrupting current business operations. Different states have different laws and regulations regarding the articles of incorporation and transitioning into a corporation. Therefore, we help businesses with these laws and their transitioning period. To our mission, vision, and values. Our mission is to help businesses transform into an incorporation and help them file their articles of incorporation. This makes sure that their articles are legally viable so they cannot be taken to court later on. Our vision is to help businesses large or small transform into a responsible business entity. Our values are to be able to openly communicate with our customers in order to accurately and efficiently transition their business. Honesty, due diligence, reliability, and responsibility are our top priority here at Meridian Incorporated. Now on to services. The first service we provide is the Articles of Incorporation. We help fill out the Articles of Incorporation and go through previous accounting records in order to verify them and correct any mistakes that have been made. The second service we provide is to set up the initial corporate governance. This creates a defined business structure and a chain of responsibility. The third service we provide is create corporate bylaws. This creates a safety net of additional rules and regulations for the corporation. Our fourth and final service is transitioning the business. This is helping the business fluidly transform into a corporation in addition to the first three services. Again, my name is Rachel Wood, and now on to financial projections with Chong.
This is Chong, and I'm going to present to you about our financial projection startup costs. Now, looking to the right, you can see that there are 5 key components to our expenses. The first one is our place of businesses, which will be a total cost of $14,210. The second one is license, $1,330. Equipment, which is an estimate of $3,470. Furniture as an estimate of $584. Office supply of an estimate of $120, which would tally up to a sum of a total for initial cost to our expenses for the business of $19,714. Now, our initial projections are slightly off. Employees and as well as our advertising fee are excluded from the graph and the table, which leads us to financing and stockholders. We will personally finance a total of $10,000 worth of assets shown in the graph and issue 100 shares of stock per $100 per share, which would tally up to a total of $10,000 worth of revenue for corporate stock, and then take out a business loan of $10,000. Or we could either not issue the stock and ultimately take out a larger loan, which would make up our $30,000 total dollars worth of revenue to open the business, which leads us to our income forecasting. Each service provided for an article of incorporation submitted is at least $3,000. Now, in order to break even analysis for the start of the month, we will have to make up at least seven article of incorporation, which will be a total of $21,000. Looking to our expenses, you can see that it is a total of $19,713 in total initial cost. Now, with the total of $21,000 in revenue, you will subtract that from the initial cost to get a total net operating income of $1,286.06 as total revenue. Now, other services additional to work on the article is excluded from the initial cost.
My name is Kayla Conrad. I'm from Group 6, and our business is Meridian Incorporated. For my part of the presentation, I would like to go over as to why incorporation, the location as to where we chose our business, as well as the advertisement strategies we have decided upon. The first benefit I would like to go over for incorporations are limited liability. Owners and stockholders are given indemnity from the debts or actions of the corporation. In other words, shareholders and directors are not liable for the debts or the obligations of the corporation. For an example of this is that generally, if a corporation is unable to pay its debts, the creditors must join together in a forced bankruptcy action to recover secured and unsecured debts, but the personal assets of the business owners are protected. The second benefit I would like to go over is tax breaks. As most of us know, or as we all should know, is that corporations are double taxed, and they are also given a number of tax breaks, including but not limited to deductions for qualified medical expenses plans, deducting leased equipment, and writing off business expenses. An example of this is a business owner may purchase equipment necessary to operate the company and lease said equipment to the business to gain tax deduction. Business expenses, including the purchase of fixtures or paying employee benefits, can also create a tax deduction for a corporation. Now, the last benefit I'd like to go over is credibility. Incorporating a business also lends credibility to a company. Companies that incorporate are deemed professional entities by the public and business community. Because of I'm sorry. Alright, the next thing I would like to go on to is the location of our business. We have chose downtown San Jose. The reason why we chose it is ideally to be in a business hub. And due to the location, there are many eligibility restrictions. For instance, a small business aren't allowed to
Cut.
Some small businesses aren't allowed to operate businesses. Since our business is located in San Jose, California, and California has regulatory restrictions, some businesses aren't allowed to operate unless it's a corporation or in a partnership form, which is very beneficial for our business because it kind of forces them to become a corporation. The last thing I'd like to talk about is advertising. With the growing internet users, it would be very beneficial for us to use a blog form so that way we can talk about the duties and the responsibilities our company has. Another advertisement strategy is business cards. We can place them in other businesses, so if someone were at a hair appointment or something and they stumble upon our business card, they can take it and contact us. A third advertisement strategy is to hire a sign holder. We see this very often in our daily activities, whether it be a Little Caesar sign or it be a Liberty Tax sign. That's another form of advertisement that we can do for our company. The last one that I saw was to donate magazines and books to an office with a waiting area. Now, this may sound a little weird, but if you were to put your business information on the front cover of it and donate it to business offices, people who are waiting in the waiting area that's a little bit bored may stumble across it and may need to contact you one day. And now that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Blair Pacini, and I'll be presenting for Meridian Incorporated. When we begin to look into our target market for our incorporation services, we must take into account the location in which we would be providing our services. Since we would be located in downtown San Jose, we will be targeting businesses interested in incorporating in this area as well as the surrounding Bay Area. We conducted marketing surveys to identify competitors and the attributes consumers valued the most. We found that the most valued aspect was the accuracy of the service provided. The second most important was pricing, because not all business owners want to expend thousands of dollars incorporating. And the third most important aspect was their security, which was a dominating reason, along with price, that many businesses we surveyed did their own taxes. We determined if we were to compete in this product market, we would have to provide accurate, secure, and affordable consulting. From our marketing research, we could not determine any significance of education, gender, or age in the relevancy of acquiring tax consulting services. In terms of competition, we found that many small unincorporated businesses did their accounting on their own, and many owners trusted themselves to do their accounting accurately and would not have to expend capital to do so. Some business owners did so to ensure their information would stay secure and didn't trust or want to deal with an accounting firm. Many business owners had been doing their own taxes for years. Business owners who used a consulting firm did so because it was convenient and they had built a relationship with the firm over a period of time and trusted their services to be accurate and secure and did not mind paying for the service. We determined, since the Bay Area is a hub for business, that there would be a higher demand in service for our services such as ours, but would also increase the amount of competitors. In summary, we can conclude that in a market where the demand for incorporation services is high, we would thrive as an affordable, reliable service provider. We would do so by focusing on the aspects that consumers valued the most. However, our marketing research tells us a lot about the demand for consultant and that many people would rather do their accounting on their own than reach out to a firm. For this reason, our business may not be practical in the real world. Thank you.
This brings a conclusion for our presentation for Meridian Incorporated. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Thanks for watching.